just out of sight from the stands, but they're all defensive play. Is 7-2 favourite at the oar, and he's one of the first to show, but with treble 8 going off on his outside to take it up. Treble 8 from defensive play, Star Streak on the outside of By Charter, then Alphabel, who drops back today from 1 mile and 6 to 1 mile and a quarter, Maxamilian, who settled well enough for George Duffield, and Eradicate, unbeaten this season, last of the group as they race down the far side. Eradicate, who now handles this lively ground, although the jockey said some of the best ground they've ridden on for some little time. Always used to need a bit of cut in the ground. Still, treble 8 from defensive play. Then the blue colours of Alphabel a lot closer now. Star Streak on the outside, then By Charter, Maxamilian, and Eradicate as they race up to the top turn. And treble 8 and Mark Birch making it a good gallop this mile and a quarter. Treble 8 from defensive play in second. Defensive play who made all when he won the Guardian Classic Trial at Sandown, racing with plenty of freedom today. Alphabel is third, then Star Streak fourth. Star Streak back from 1.5 miles to 1.25 miles might be his best trip. Then By Charter, Maximilian, and Eradicate last of the 7, but well in touch to stay straightened out. Treble 8 just running a little bit wide off the turn. Pat Eddery in second. Pat with 2 winners to get to become the fastest 150 scorer since Gordon Richards in 52. Alphabel moves towards the outside. Star Streak is still there. By Charter is still in touch. Maximilian coming with a bit of a run as they come down towards the 3. It's still treble 8. Pressed by Pat Eddery on defensive play. Alphabel towards the outside. Star Streak is starting to pick up. By Charter comes under pressure, and Maximilian's challenge will come on the wide outside as they come down to the 2. Still treble 8, pressed all the while by defensive play. Star Streak pulls round them now. Then Alphabel and Maximilian. This is a race, a furlong and a half to run. Defensive play just heads treble 8 on the far rails, but Star Streak still challenging, and Maximilian and Alphabel on the outside. Defensive play and Pat Eddery. Treble 8 fighting back. Maximilian and Alphabel coming on the outside. A terrific race to the line. It's defensive play, and Maximilian and Alphabel at the line. Defensive play just wins it a vote of a second between Maximilian and Alphabel, then Star Streak, then treble 8, and then Eradicate, and the last to finish was By Charter. It's officially a photo for me. Defensive play has won the Burtonwood Breweries Rose of Lancaster. Defensive play owned by Prince Khalid Abdullah, trained by Guy Harwood, and ridden by Pat Eddery. A very close photo for second between number 5, Maximilian. Photo for first still also between Maximilian and Alphabel. Nothing is more certain than there'll be the third steward's inquiry of the day, because these horses came very, very close indeed. So a photo for the first 3 places between defensive play, Maximilian and Alphabel, and quite a tangle for Jimmy to sort out.
Well, Julian, in fact, defensive play has been on, the one thing we do know, has been on our retrieving list here for his reputation. Well, he's done that today, because just there as he takes it off treble 8, he looked like as if he was going to leave his field. But there was a couple weren't going to have that. Maximilian, let's go right back to him in the colours of Sheikh Mohammed. He's really got a bit of ground to make up here, and he lengthens and go really well. Alphabel, he takes him up with him. He's a bit of help to Alphabel here with Michael Roberts. That's in the blue covers, one from the left. And in the middle there, we've also got Star Streak. I thought Star Streak was going to absolutely pick the winner up here, but the ground, I think, is riding that little bit too firm. Just look at him changing his legs. Although the boys are saying this is the best ground that they've ridden on, I think he'd like a bit more cut. But in the middle of this, the 3 there is Alphabel. On the outside, in fact, is the Maximilian, and this is when, as Julian said, they're coming pretty close together there, and I think that Alphabel is the meat in the sandwich. But the winner has gone straight for home and is really galloping today, although perhaps the 1.25 miles, he's just coming to the end of his tether. But for me, the winner is defensive play. I think second is